Hello, hello, I'm Raquel. Welcome to my channel where I talk about all things health and homeopathy related. Today I'm going to talk to you about some common homeopathic remedies for burns. Now these will help with your normal, average, run-of-the-mill, everyday kind of burns, but they can also be used in conjunction with conventional medical treatment should you happen to end up with a more severe burn. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure and click the subscribe button followed by the alert button so that you get notifications every time that I post. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions for future videos, be sure to leave them in the comments below. Let me know about them. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that too. As always, the information in these videos are for educational purposes only and not for medical advice. This is not intended to be a complete primer on any sort of wound care or burn care. This is only about the homeopathic remedies that you can use in conjunction with those other types of treatment. If there's ever any doubt as to whether you need medical attention, be sure to seek out that proper attention that you need. Okay, first thing to do when you've got a burn is to grab your arnica. Well, okay, if the burn was caused by an oil or other melted substance, the first thing to do is to get that substance off. Then grab your arnica. Arnica is great first responder for any trauma or shock to the tissues, including burns. It can help with the initial pain, and in minor burns, it might be the only thing that you need to manage that pain and be able to move on with your day. If the pain continues and you decide that you need another remedy on top of that, it's okay to have taken both of them together because a burn is an outside-in injury, something that is happening to you from the outside, and in that case, it is okay to make yourself a mix of remedies. There are more remedy possibilities than I could cover here today, but these next ones are the ones most commonly called for. First up is Urtica urens, and that is made from the stinging nettle plant, and it's great for superficial burns that are usually red and hot and stinging, and they might even itch a little bit too. It's great for sunburns, and I've had great success with it for really minor, slight burns in my kitchen. Next up is Apis, which is made from the sting of a honeybee. These burns are usually pink and swollen. They are better for cold applications. They may have stinging, burning, possibly some itching pain, and they might have blisters. It's another one to consider for sunburn, and it's also commonly called for when a chemical agent has caused the burn. Next up is Cantharis, which is made from the Spanish fly, and it is probably the first remedy to think of for a second-degree burn or a friction burn. Burns that need Cantharis have blisters, are raw, smarting, and burning, and are temporarily better from cold applications. It doesn't help for very long. Causticum is made from a mixture of slaked lime and bisulfate of potash. It is for serious burns from heat or from chemicals and can be given on the way to the emergency room. A person who needs this remedy might be tearful, restless, irritable, and they might be saying something along the lines of, "It's not fair." It's also great for older burns that are slow to heal or that are still painful or sore. A few other remedies to consider, in addition to the other four, if they don't quite seem to be covering everything, is belladonna, if it's red, hot, and throbbing. Arsenicum, if the pain is better for a hot application rather than a cold. That would be, a peculiar symptom that we look for in homeopathy to help us match things. So arsenicum is better for hot. Hypericum, if the pains are sharp and shooting, or there may have been a lot of nerve damage. Phosphorus, if there was an electrical burn, and always remember to seek help after an electrical burn. Most of the damage is internal. It won't look very bad on the outside most of the time. And then calibicromium is good for deep burns that are slow to heal. And finally, you may consider calendula after the initial process with the burn and you've managed the pain. With the other remedies, calendula can help the skin heal with less scarring. If you want to do something topically in addition to your internal remedies, the fresh juice of an aloe vera plant cannot be beat. Everyone should have an aloe vera plant in their house. They're really hardy, very easy to take care of, and almost impossible to kill. I would know. I have terrible luck with any other houseplants, and somehow I have managed to keep my aloe vera plant alive. And boy, am I glad to have it around whenever I burn myself. Another thing that you can do is to place the selected remedies that you would like to use in a bowl of water and submerge the injured body part in it, or use a rag soaked in that water to place on top of the burn. And also a cream like urtical, which is, it's not focusing, urtical, which is an urtica and calendula cream, can be very soothing, and also hypericum, which is a hypericum and calendula cream from Helios. Helios makes one of those too. Can also be very soothing. After the initial heat is out of the burn and you're into the healing process, honey can be really good. Like a truly raw honey can be really good for sealing in moisture and allowing the body to heal and keeping out infection. All right, well, that's all I have for you today. Of course, you will need to use your common sense and your knowledge of conventional burn treatment to help you decide whether you can treat something at home or whether it needs medical care. But maybe you'll be able to use some of these remedies in conjunction with that medical care if it is needed, so that you can really help your body give it the best chance for a full recovery. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to let me know down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon.